Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. At the guard position, Van Vliet in green. Thompson is out there with Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the five, roaming the paint. And for Dallas, Washington and Lively hold down the post for him. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Grimes in at the two. All right, we're in the middle of the season here, Greg. How do you stay engaged at this time of the year?
Honestly, Kevin, it can be hard. The schedule is so daunting. There's really no time to reset. So spending your off days recharging, I think, is important.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Van Vliet looking around. Brooks with no one around. Off target from three-point range. Thompson inside the line. He drains the quick shot.
Well, the ability to rise and fire off the catch has defined Klay Thompson.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Irving against Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Doris, with Nowitzki and Doncic, the Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career? Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Baseline J on the way. Brooks grabs the board. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Thompson with the bucket.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Washington, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Van Vliet on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Here's Brooks. They kick it out to Green. And the three off target. Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Shot by Grimes, no good. And for Houston, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. The Mavericks trailing. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Kings in Sacramento.
That was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Now here's Thompson. After Jalen Green's miss, stolen by Thompson. Here's Green. It's rebounded by Dallas. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was played down in Houston.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Rockets. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a switch here also for Houston. Tate, he's checked in for Jalen Green. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Grimes. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot from the wing. Dallas no good that time either.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpie's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Lively's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Count it, good.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Houston in the lead. For three, Van Vliet. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Tate. Here's Brooks. From the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got his second basket.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous. Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
So both teams changing it up here. Green against Dinwiddie. Back to Green. Will it go? And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And here is Washington. With 2 seconds left. And he comes up with the deuce. Washington's got his third basket of the night right there. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's Dallas up by 2. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The Mavericks leading. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Cam Whitmore is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Shepard. Then there's Jalen Green. And it's Green in its center.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And Jaden Hardy is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now Tate, nothing on the board. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. For Dallas, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. A shake. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And doors to last season's trading deadline. Dallas making moves for Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington.
Kevin, this was cool in a couple of ways. For P.J. Washington, a hometown kid. For Daniel Gafford, he grew up 4 hours away. But most importantly, these two guys fit like a glove around the incredible Luka Doncic. Sometimes roster construction just works beautifully.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick of the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Tari Eason's checked in for Tate.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to Marshall. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From outside the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall. Hardy's got himself on the board with 3 there. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. It's just a matter who can catch that momentum. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Hardy. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And the dunk by Eason.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
The shot's good from Gafford.
How pretty was that turnaround? That is one of the slick moves in the business.
Here's Shepard. Still scoreless. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Maxi Kleber comes in for Washington. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hardy. Şengün's checked in for Houston. Brooks comes in for Jalen Green. A three-pointer is right on target.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Irving way outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brooks outside. Here's Eason. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 5-point Houston lead.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Holiday's checked in. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. Take a look at Thompson, one of the game's best, second in the league. And, of course, Derek Lively. He shows up in that same conversation.
And they've each come into their own, I think, as rebounders during this stretch. I think they're getting used to the more physical nature of the NBA.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 14-5 run here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now, here is Irving. He has 6.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
It's blocked.
Just stellar defense from Derek Lively. Uses that length to send it back.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A different look for Dallas. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Thompson comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Dinwiddie. Houston also making some changes. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Tari Eason. Green comes in for Cam Whitmore. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to the Pelicans in New Orleans. Here's Irving, and the layup is good. Irving's got 8.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And he gets the bucket. Now just a 1-point Rocket lead.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
VanVleet against Irving. They kick it out to Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Another miss by Houston.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
20 feet out. It's rebounded by Houston. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thompson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Thompson's got his 3rd basket of the night. Mavericks trailed by 3. Here's Grimes. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yeah, Grimes has the frame to work down low. I like when he gets inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green, no luck.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
The 3. The offensive rebound, Lively. And he banks in the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Şengün with a screen on Irving. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny, don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jeff.
I know.
Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets find themselves in a close ball game.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The Mavericks leading. And one forward, Thompson. At the other forward, Washington. Then it's Derek Lively, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
For 3, Van Vliet, and Lively pulls it down.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Rockets trail by 3. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Man, you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Lively. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson passes to Green. And it's Grimes with the rebound. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. A shot's good from Irving.
Kyrie Irving is lighting it up right now, just letting everybody see every aspect of skill to his game.
Thompson looking for an opening. Nails the wide open jump shot. Thompson's got 9 points.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And when we talk about players with great upside, Derek Lively is one of the first to come up.
That's no question about that. This young man has great length and athleticism. He's adding strength every single day. Eventually, he's going to have some go-to moves offensively, but right now, rim runner, rim protector of the highest standard, and plays beyond his years.
Here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team.
Attention fans, now on the court is your Hot Squad. Get loud and let them hear you. Who wants a t-shirt? You know what to do.
quick look at some of the numbers for Jalen Green.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
Boy, showing off his versatility. Klay Thompson attacking the interior of this defense.
Brooks outside. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Van Vliet finds Brooks. And it's off from 3-point range. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Back to Irving. Trying to find Thompson, who gets it to him. Irving against Van Vliet. A nice shot by Irving.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Now here's Van Vliet. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That'll be his second foul of the game. So it's the Rockets now. From deep, Brooks hands it from downtown. Brooks has got it all tied up now for Houston.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's Irving. Pulls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Thompson outside. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Dallas. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shoots. That one off the back iron and out. Rockets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Van Vliet finds Brooks. Shoots over Washington. And it's Brooks. That time on the assist from Van Vliet. Brooks has got 7 points.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by Van Vliet. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Dallas shooting their first free throws of this game.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Irving.
The neat thing about Kyrie Irving is you get style and substance. This guy's such a fluid player, makes the game look effortless.
Houston making a switch here. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Şengün. Jay Shante comes in for Dylan Brooks. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Green. And Shepard subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
That should be a 2-point lead, but they'll be satisfied to have edged into the lead.
And it's Whitmore missing. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Marshall kicks to Dinwiddie. Marshall passes to Irving. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. Marshall's got 3 assists in the game. 1:21 left in the third. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Mavericks making a change here. Hardy's checked in. And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Second, Amen Thompson. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Trains it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's a minute left to play here in the third, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his third foul of the game. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 17, Tari Eason.
Here's Whitmore. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. Here's Shepard. Dinwiddie covering. Shepard, that's good. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Rockets trail. Pass to Tate. For the lead. Nice touch on the bank shot. Tate's only got his first 2 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Thompson. Inside. Klay Thompson.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Here's Shepard. Dinwiddie covering. With 4 seconds on the clock, he can't get that one to fall. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Green is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Jayshawn Tate, and it's Shepard in at the point. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Driving the lane, and that one's good, Whitmore.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
Here's Dinwiddie. Kleba inside. Eason on him. Kleba with the bucket.
And even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Shepard the pass to Eason. Houston moving it around. Green. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 3. And stolen by Eason. Here's Whitmore. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Dallas shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. And again, the turnover by the Mavericks. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Shepard. Dinwiddie covering. And there's the call. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. And that'll be his third foul so far. Irving's checked in for Hardy. Şengün's checked in for the Rockets. Eason finds Green. Now Shepard. No good on the triple. Gafford against Şengün. Gafford passes to Dinwiddie. Over Shepard. Another shot. Gafford lays it up off the glass. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Shepard. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Houston. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Good on the bucket.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Irving drives in, drops in the layup for 2. Irving's got 12 points in just the second half.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And Tate throws it down.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Group getting ready for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. P.J. Washington comes in for Maxi Kleber. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Marshall. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Dinwiddie. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Tate. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And it's the Rockets with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Şengün with the bucket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Into the lane.
Boy, how about Quentin Grimes attacking off the bounce? That is a pretty play.
Rockets trail by 3. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Thompson outside. Van Vliet wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Washington kicks to Irving. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Mavericks?
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Oh, and he caps that off in style. He gets the finish with the harm. Huge possession there to extend the lead.
Now here's Van Vliet, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Irving passes to Lively. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Lively's got the lead up to 8 now for the Mavs.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Well, talk about a one-man show. Irving makes a play with the defense and converts with his offense.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Van Vliet with it to stop the run. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas leading by 10.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Mavericks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kyrie Irving.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot heat.
.56 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Oh, wow. And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Irving, good.
finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Dallas with the ball. This is the most they've led by 13 points. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Şengün. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Brooks. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Washington, that's for 2. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyrie, a top-tier matchup. I wonder if you circled this one on the calendar.
Every game is like that for us, especially going forward. We understand what we're trying to accomplish. Little things matter in the big picture, so we want to just come out and just have a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Well, it showed up tonight, man, with a big win, man. I appreciate your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.